I work here. I work at the union. You may have seen me aggressively blowing my nose in the backgrounds of photographs. My school teacher used to make me leave the room to blow my nose, and it's only now that I'm realising how fucking ridiculous that was. But yeah, like I said, I work here, and the other night I was here. I was in 601, and there were these two people making out and like grinding on each other aggressively for a full hour. And they're right in my eye line, so I'm watching them, and I'm thinking, go home and fuck. Why are you still here? What does he think's what the next morning he's gonna get a text from his friend like, hey, while you were losing your virginity, they played Mr. Brightside again. Ah! I should have stayed. It's nice to be back in the Sandies though, where everyone hates themselves. I spent the summer working with some very very intensely confident, very friendly people. Like one of them came up to me and was like, I'm gonna introduce myself by giving him a compliment. He went up to me and went, hey, I love your skin. I was like, hey, I hate your opening gambit. Leave my skin alone. And I spoke to this guy more, and I found out he is an amateur motivational speaker. They have those. He's 19. He's 19 years old, an amateur motivational speaker. And I remember I was stuck in a car with him, because I was giving him a lift home. He was the last one on the lift, so I'm driving along. And he said, yeah, you know, because I really want to help people who've suffered the way I've suffered. And I was like, cool, turning the radio down, tell me about your suffering. And he goes, well, you see, I've been nearly hit by a car 5 times. 5 different cars, in case that wasn't clear. He's been, which, I don't know which explanation's weirder, that he was either someone's driving to attack him, or he just pisses off drivers generally. I have no idea. But he was telling me, he said, yeah, you know, there's this road that I lived on throughout my entire childhood, and cars, they come herring down there, and you know, I've nearly been run over 5 times. And I said, so what, were you walking out without looking? He said, no. Entirely not my fault. Just nearly been hit by a car 5 times. And then he started going, yeah, you know, it helps me understand other people's problems. And it makes me a better motivational speaker. It makes me more empathetic. It makes me more sort of connected to the real world than people like you. It makes me just, you know, better at my job. And I'm glad of it. And I was like, I want to hit you with a car. I want to hit you with a car and you're in my car. I want another car to hit my car just so I have the satisfaction of knowing that you were hit by a car. I wouldn't survive in the zombie apocalypse. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I'm a smoker, and you don't want smokers in your zombie apocalypse bunker, because, you know, we get nicotine withdrawal and we eat all the food. We're really grumpy, right? The other reason I don't want to be in a zombie apocalypse sounds worse than it is. The other reason I don't think I'd survive in a zombie apocalypse is that I don't think I have that much of a will to live. And when I say that, people think that I'm saying, oh yeah, you know, oh, you're suicidal, whatever. I'm not suicidal anymore, okay? I don't look when I cross the road, but that's like that's a lifestyle decision. So I wouldn't survive in a zombie apocalypse because I don't have that much of a will to live. And the reason I knew this is because I was watching the film 127 Hours. Has anyone seen it? Yeah? I was watching that thinking, I would kill myself so quickly if I was in that situation. I'd like fall down the ravine and be like, I really like that arm. And then they find me like 3 weeks later, like, yeah, he just lay there and died. If I was in 127 hours, it would be called 3 hours. I've been Tom Carew, thank you very much.